Hello and welcome to EC News. Yes, that's right, we're back after a long hiatus. Why? Well, there's finally some news worth talking about. That being, Sonic Boom has formally been announced. And not only is it a new TV show, it's also a new computer game and a new toy line. And it's all wrapped up in this nice little neat package around a new character design for all our favourite cast. So expect to look forward to new adventures from Sonic, the bandage-fetished hedgehog, Knuckles, the steroid-abusing echidna, Amy, who might actually be at an appropriate age for a pursuit of Sonic and not to come off as creepy in a Japanese way anymore, Rose, and Tails. Because I haven't really changed anything with Tails. And I can't argue with that, because you can't improve on perfection. Now at this stage, I'm sure the Sonic fans that are viewing this are running around in a wild panic. But don't fret. They're not actually killing off the current style of Sonic the Hedgehog in favour of this new style. They're actually going to maintain them both. And this is just a branch to try and appeal to a more Western audience. So I really can't argue with that, because when you think about it, the last time they tried to appeal to the Western audience, we got Sonic 06. And we all know how well that went. So, moving swiftly on to the game. Now this game appears to go back to the Sonic Adventure days a little bit, in that we'll each get individual playable characters. Sonic with his speed, Tails with his flight, Knuckles with his strength, and Amy with her agility. I suppose hitting things with a hammer could be classed as agility, maybe. Yes, so you'll be able to play two-player cooperatively, or four-player competitively. And of course, this being the third game in the Nintendo exclusive series, you're only going to be able to play it on Nintendo Wii U and 3DS, aka the two gaming platforms I don't own. Meh. So, moving on with this, who's making this game? It's a company called Big Red Button, and if you haven't heard of them before, I can understand why, because this appears to be their first game. Yes, that's right. It's a brand new studio, and Sonic Boom is their first game. But don't panic. The CEO is Bob Raffi, who's formerly of Naughty Dog and worked closely on the development of the Crash Bandicoot franchise, the Jak and Daxter franchise, and the Uncharted series. So in fact, all games of note that really came out of Naughty Dog in the last 15 years. So there is some hope there, but once again it's going to be a bit of a wait and see. Moving on to the TV show, we're getting 52 episodes. That's the good news. The bad news is they're all 11 minutes long, which, when you consider SEGA have stated that their target demographic is 6 to 11 year olds, that kind of lines up, because 6 to 11 year olds have the attention span of a goldfish, so a full 20-minute episode is probably going to be too much for them. Yes, and who's making this marvellous new show? Audio Productions! I'm sorry, I felt I had to say it that way because, well, there's an exclamation mark at the end of the title, and so I felt I needed to place emphasis on it. Now, Audio Productions, alright, I'll stop, are well known for their productions of 2 seasons of Mini Wolf and The Legendaries. Yes, I hadn't heard of them either. There's a reason for that. They're a French company making TV for French TV. So nobody cares. That's right. And to top it all off, this appears to be their first attempt at a computer-generated TV show. So, to sum up, we have a new computer game from an untested developer, a new TV show from a production company that appears to only have done 2 TV shows in the past in France of unknown popularity. They seem to be taking a bit of a risk here, but I suppose it's still only dipping their toe in rather than jumping in wholeheartedly, and who knows, it may actually work out. Or I may get plenty of more opportunities to lambaste them for this. But only time will tell. I've been Vija for EC News. Please keep watching. Not now, for the next video.